Plant engineering has done a recent survey, and following the results of it, 88% of the organizations have some type of a preventive maintenance program. And interestingly, only half of the organizations reporting use a CMMS. Um, we talk about computerized maintenance management systems, and basically it's a tool to gather data. Okay, it can act as a calendar scheduling device, obviously, which is part of the program or PM management system. But the most important thing that occurs in a CMMS is that it's tailored to gather data for you. And we'll talk about that data a little later. Half the people that responded to the survey are doing reactive maintenance. What's reactive maintenance? A better name for that might be firefighting, right? We do what we have to keep the machines running. Why is this happening today in a technologically advanced environment and with all the tools that we have? Well, we'll talk about that issue too, and it relates to people and people availability. Only a small portion, 40% of the respondents, indicated that they're doing some type of predictive maintenance. And based on the survey results, predictive maintenance can have many definitions. It might be based on counting runtime uh, on a particular device. It might be that they actually have IIoT devices, sensors in place that can predict vibration and heat changes using artificial intelligence. So it's a wide range. So looking at these surveys, you think we're in great shape, but the reality is that manufacturing right now in the United States is in disaster mode. Everyone we know, every one of our clients in manufacturing is facing supply chain disruption. Whether they're in manufacturing, whether they're in distribution, they're all facing the same types of problems. The parts they need may come from Europe, and they need them here in the U.S., or the parts you need in South Africa are coming from Germany, and you can't get them. Uh, we have closed borders due to COVID that seem to be closing again for the third or fourth time, and it's causing huge productivity losses. We see pictures of automotive manufacturers with their trucks sitting on lots waiting for chips. So not only is the vehicle not being sold, the consumer can't get it, um, the producer can't sell it, okay? We've got a 53% increased cost of working. Why? Wages are going up. People are demanding more money. They're leaving their jobs because they can get more money at another company. And it's costing us more and more to keep qualified people in the workplace. Clients that we talk to are getting complaints from their customers because they can't deliver on time, because the cost of the materials are going up. Um, Cost of plastics alone has increased tremendously. We all know oil and gas prices have gone up globally. Jet fuel is not available on the West Coast for some of the smaller airports because we don't have truck drivers to get it there. And 40% of the service outcome of the people waiting for work can't get somebody to come in and do the work. Whether it's at your house, the cost of lumber, um, or in your workplace, we're facing a real disaster in the supply chain. This in turn is causing a loss of revenue to companies because they can't sell their product. So what is the new normal? It's hard to say. I don't think we will know what the new normal is for many, many years. The changes that we're experiencing, the process of, just in time has gone away because there is no just in time anymore. So we've got other problems in the workplace too, and that's the human factor, right? This little cartoon obviously highlights, in a very funny way, some of the problems that we have, but we are looking for people that know how to do the work. And the flat answer is they're just not available, right? I want qualified maintenance people. I want people that know how to do CNC programming. I want people that know how to do mechanical or HVAC work. If you can find them, they're working somewhere else. And if you can lure them away, it's going to be for a lot more dollars than they're making currently. So what's happening in the world of preventive maintenance? Well, I see frustration in a lot of organizations. They are behind in their preventive maintenance. Obviously, we know that doing PMs correctly will keep things running, will increase production capacity, helps increase the equipment lifespan, and obviously reduces downtime. Well, all of this right now is sort of up in the air and out the window, because even with the best of tools, without the resources to do the work on time, without being able to obtain the replacement parts you need, whether it's a $5 part or a $17,000 part, they're difficult to get. Some of the things that Eagle has done to help their clients is we've got a PM parts projection capability so that you can look out up to a full year and see, based on the jobs that you need parts on to do PMs, you can look at ordering those parts well in advance. This is a tool that's saved our customers a lot of time and effort. It's a tool that many of our customers are grateful that we have in place. But without tools like this, people are running behind, because even if they have the parts, people aren't showing up for work. They've got COVID. They're running at reduced rates because the product parts aren't there, and it's a disaster. But preventive maintenance has not lost its importance at all. We still need to manage what we can measure, and the CMMS is a tool that will give you key performance indicators, or KPIs. And I always say that a key performance indicator is going to be different for everybody, but there are some key performance indicators that are the same across all industries. The ability to show your hours of PM against your hours of demand maintenance or break fix maintenance. Show your mean time to repair, your mean time between failures. Show your capture of your labor hours and what percentage of time is being recorded. Show the percentage of completion of PMs on time, the completion of demand maintenance on time. These are things, measurements that a good CMMS tool like Proteus MMX is going to supply for you. Okay. We also do custom KPIs for different clients because, again, KPIs are ways of measuring and managing, and everybody measures and manages a little bit different based on their industry, based on their culture, based on the objectives they want to achieve. And Eagle works with our clients intimately to make sure that we have the right KPIs in place for our clients. So, how can we increase maintenance productivity? Well, obviously, if everybody showed up and we had all the people that we needed, that would help. But as we work towards whatever is going to be our reality, we have to look at a couple of different things. Are we using tools that allow the technician to capture the best quality data where they are working? In other words, do we have and are we using a good mobile application? Are we doing entry at the service level? In other words, if I need the technician to gather and capture pressure readings and amperage readings and uh, tell me yes or no or temperature readings, are we gathering that data in real time? And are we tracking it? Do we have the ability to see the trends on this data? Because again, not having enough people, if I can decide to do something based on a predictive situation rather than on a scheduled situation, that certainly will help me and take me through the best quality of maintenance that we can possibly deliver based, excuse me, based on the resources and the time that we have available. Are my factory floor, is my factory floor or are my users part of the solution? In other words, if they see something, if they smell something, if they sense something is different, are they letting me know instead of just ignoring it? You know, if I have full cooperation from the operators and the people on the floor, that certainly can make the maintenance job a lot easier. Again, moving toward a more predictive situation rather than uh, full reactive maintenance or firefighting, as we call it. Obviously, there's a lot of ways to reduce equipment and machine downtime, which we know is costly. I could increase and improve my staff communication, right? Even though I have fewer people, if we're more effective in communicating, and again, going back to the factory floor or the people on the floor being part of the solution, that communication is actually absolutely critical to being able to um, identify things before they happen. Can we get by with everybody helping maintenance? In other words, safety wants us to hang posters, but it's more critical for us to be able to maintain a piece of equipment. Can we get more of a team effort when it comes to things that may fall to a shortened maintenance staff? Again, it's a team effort in order to keep everybody together. The equipment, the lifespan of the equipment, we need to track it. We've been doing that. But again, with a shortened staff, it's going to become more critical. If I know something needs to be maintained after 5,000 or 10,000 impacts or whatever, it's going to become more critical to be able to track that in real time and get the maintenance done before the equipment fails. The CMMS and the mobile applications should help me document equipment performance. I need to train my people on new equipment, new technology, and I need to look at implementing new technology to improve the quality of maintenance overall. So people, technology, and training are critical in improving overall maintenance quality. By training the people that you have, you can also help improve retention and value to the organization. And we're turning to more and more contractors to help us on the outside. Um, and again, communication with the outside contractor or vendor is critical to make sure that the goals that I'm contracting for are being met in a timely basis. We all know downtime's expensive, right? A single hour of downtime could cost a lost opportunity of over $100,000 to an organization. Okay. 81% of this respondents to the facility survey indicated that their hour of downtime cost their businesses over $300,000. Okay, this is lost opportunity. This means that because the machine was down, I couldn't produce, I lost labor hours, I lost the value of the machine, and it's a huge expense. And that's nothing new. But getting that part to replace it is becoming more critical, right? And again, the supply chain disruption is affecting this tremendously throughout the world. 33% of the respondents to the survey reported that a single hour of unplanned downtime cost their firm between $1 and $5 million. This is serious money, okay? This downtime is very serious. One of the things that we've implemented to help our clients is what we call world-class manufacturing, and we've implemented what we call a machine ledger, okay? The machine ledger records the maintenance of the machinery, when it was done, when it should have been done, when there were failures, and when there was additional unplanned maintenance on a piece of equipment. And this can be broken down to the critical components within a complex machine, which has different run times and different maintenance requirements. And we put this in a visual 52-week rolling view so that not only the maintenance people, but the management and anybody in the organization can look at a machine, and we're looking at complex machinery here, and see what's going on. The maintenance, is it getting done on time? Is it failing frequently? Should we improve the frequency of maintenance? Can we let the maintenance go an extra week or 2 weeks? Can we reschedule it so that, because we're not having failures? Having a visual like this is absolutely critical in world-class manufacturing. So to sum things up, manufacturing is in fighting mode. We need to make sure that we have tools to measure and manage. And Proteus MMX is one of those tools that can help you. It's not going to replace people. It's not going to prevent downtime, but it's going to give you data to better manage the people, the machinery, and the environment that your organization is working in. Again, the key performance indicators that we provide are critical performance review standards. Eagle uses the Society for Reliability and Maintenance calculations for calculating different functional key performance indicators, but we also do custom key performance indicators for all of our clients. So we interface to Power BI, and many customers are taking advantage of that capability to create their own key performance indicators. And we appreciate your time.